Okay, my name's Mansour Hirsi, a teacher of biology. I would like to take you a topic in Form 2, gaseous exchange. Okay, learners, first, from the beginning, we have to introduce, to define what is gaseous exchange, definition of gaseous exchange. Now, we define gaseous exchange as the passage or the passage of respiratory gases across respiratory surface. So gaseous exchange is the passage of respiratory gases. The respiratory gases we are talking about here is carbon dioxide and oxygen gas. Now, the definition of gaseous exchange is the process by which respiratory gases, that is oxygen and carbon dioxide, are passed across the respiratory surface of living organism. Now we have the organisms. We have different types of organisms. We have complex, those they have complex organs, and we have the simple organisms. The simple organisms, they only depend the exchange of gases by a process of diffusion. So the simple organisms, oxygen is absorbed by exposed body of the organism by simple diffusion. Now the simple organisms, they depend the exchange of gaseous exchange by process of simple diffusion. An example of the simple organisms which depend the exchange of respiratory gases by diffusion, we have amoeba. Amoeba is an organism that depends on the process of simple diffusion for the process of exchange of gases, the respiratory gases. And the respiratory surface of amoeba is cell membrane. So simple diffusion takes on the exposed cell membrane of the organism, the amoeba. And we also have more complex organisms like human being, and we also have the fish, an example of the tilapia. The more complex organisms, they depend on special organs. We have the special organs, we have the lungs, and we also have the gills in fish, for example, the tilapia. The special organs, in more complex organisms, oxygen is absorbed, and the removal of carbon dioxide as a waste product is done by the organs, the lungs and the gills in fish. Now, as a learner, you ask yourself, is gaseous exchange important? Does it have any importance? Does it have any necessity in living organisms? Now, yes, it has importance in living organisms. Some of the importance of gaseous exchange in living organisms, we have promotion of the intake of oxygen gas for the process of respiration. We know respiration is an important factor in living organisms. Why? Respiration is the process by which the living organisms depend on production of energy. Now, definition of respiration, and this respiration we shall see it in the topic ahead. Respiration. Now, respiration is the process by which organisms, they break down food chemically so that energy is released. Now, the importance of gaseous exchange. Now we are looking at the importance of gaseous exchange in living organisms. We have said it promotes intake of oxygen gas for process of respiration in living organisms. Another importance of gaseous exchange in living organisms, it also facilitates the removal of carbon dioxide. It also facilitates removal of carbon dioxide from the body of living organisms as a metabolic waste product. Now we are coming to the end of our lesson.